Have you ever caught yourself replaying a mistake from years ago, or worrying about a future that hasn't even arrived? We've all been there, trapped in our heads, letting yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's fears steal the only moment we truly have. Right now. What if we could break free? What if we could choose to live fully, deeply in this very second? Today, we're diving into Stoic philosophy, guided by the timeless wisdom of thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. They didn't just talk about life, they showed us how to live it with clarity and courage. Picture a life where every decision anchors you in the present, unshaken by what was or what might be. That's the power of Stoicism. We're about to explore 10 life-altering decisions, each rooted in Stoic principles like mindfulness and acceptance. These choices aren't just ideas, they're practical steps we can take today to master self-control, build resilience, grow stronger, and deepen our relationships. This is our journey together, a chance to stop chasing shadows and start embracing the moment. Let's begin. 1. Live like now is all you have. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." It's a jolt, isn't it? Knowing this moment could be our last shifts everything. Our first decision is to live as if now is all we have. Stop putting off that kind word, that bold step, that quiet moment of gratitude. If you're holding back on calling someone you love or starting something that scares you, ask, what if this is my only chance? We don't need to wait for perfection. Right now, we can choose to act with purpose, to make this moment count. That's not pressure, it's freedom. 2. Face fear with clear eyes. But life isn't always kind. Seneca wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." How often do we let worry paint a future darker than it needs to be? Our next decision is to face fear with clear eyes. When anxiety creeps in about a job, a conversation, a choice, pause. Break it down. What's real right now? Not the story in your head, but the facts in front of you. Maybe it's just a phone call to make, a task to start. We choose to act on what's true, not what's imagined. That simple shift pulls us back to the present, where we're stronger than we know. 3. Let go of what's not yours. And what about when life feels unfair? Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." We can't control the weather, other people's actions, or random setbacks. But we can decide to let go of what's not ours to hold. Next time you're stuck in a situation, a delayed flight, a friend's cold shoulder, choose acceptance. It's not giving up. It's redirecting your energy to what you can shape, your response, your mindset. We're not powerless. We're choosing where our power lies. 4. Act small, act now. Growth comes from action, not just thought. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, don't talk about what a good person ought to be, just be one. We've all spent hours planning to be better, but the real change happens when we move. Decide to act small, act now. Want to be more patient? Practice it today, maybe with a coworker who tests you. Want to learn something new? Start with one page, one video. We're not chasing a distant ideal. We're building it moment by moment, choice by choice. Each step forward is us carving out a stronger self. 5. Choose your people wisely. Relationships ground us, but they're messy. Seneca said, "Why should I fear the loss of those who are not necessary to my being?" It's a tough truth. Not everyone belongs in our circle. Decide to choose your people wisely. Surround yourself with those who lift you, who share your values, who make the present richer. That friend who drains you, that connection that feels one-sided, let them go with kindness. We're not closing our hearts. We're making space for relationships that fuel us, that remind us who we're becoming. 6. See obstacles as teachers. Sometimes, though, the hardest battles are within. Marcus wrote, "The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. Every struggle, doubt, failure, fear, is a chance to grow. Decide to see obstacles as teachers. That missed opportunity? It's showing you what you value. That moment of self-doubt? It's pushing you to trust yourself more. We don't wait for smooth paths, we take the rough ones and let them shape us. Each hurdle we face brings us back to now, where growth happens." 7. Pause before you react. And when life tempts us to rush, Epictetus slows us down. Don't let the force of an impression knock you off your feet. Just say to it, "Hold on, let me see who you are." Decide to pause before you react. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your first instinct is anger. Fair enough. But wait, take a breath. Is this worth your peace? This choice to pause pulls us into the present, where we're not slaves to our impulses. We're learning to respond, not react, and that's where real strength lies. 8. Find joy in what you have. Marcus said, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig. We don't need to chase happiness outside ourselves. It's already here. Decide to find joy in what you have. That coffee in your hand, the sunrise you almost missed, the laugh you shared yesterday, these are enough. We're not ignoring life's pain. We're balancing it with gratitude. This choice roots us in the moment, turning ordinary days into something extraordinary. 9. Embrace your mistakes. But what about when we stumble? Seneca wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Decide to embrace your mistakes. Spoke too soon? Lost your cool? That's not failure. It's feedback. Reflect, adjust, try again. We're not aiming for perfection. We're choosing to grow through every misstep. Each lesson brings us back to now, where we're free to start fresh." 10. Live like every moment's a gift. Finally, Marcus leaves us with this. Think of the life you have lived until now as over, and as a dead man, see what's left as a bonus. Decide to live like every moment is a gift. No regrets for what's gone, no fear for what's coming, just gratitude for right now. We're not promised tomorrow, so we choose to make today matter. Say what needs saying, do what needs doing, live with a heart wide open. Together, we're not just passing through life, we're claiming it. Here we are, 10 decisions deep, walking with the Stoics toward a life rooted in the present. We've chosen to master our minds, face our fears, accept what we can't control, and grow through every step. This isn't just philosophy, it's our blueprint for living fully right now. Take one of these choices today. Pause before reacting, thank someone who matters, or face a fear head on. Share your story below, your wins, your struggles. Let's keep this journey going, pushing each other to live with mindfulness, courage, and heart. Here's to mastering the moment. Stay stoic.